Hey guys, we're back with another episode of the Stanley Parable. Last episode was
All of
insane.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And we're just gonna try to
Stanley
get
decided
back
go
to that
the meeting
exact
room.
same
Perhaps he had
place
simply missed a memo.
and see if we can do anything differently. And so what did
Stanley
we
came
do?
to a
We
set
went
of
this
two
way.
open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
There's
Feeling
not.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase,
I did.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did, and here I am. Thank you for telling me that, Mr. Narrator person.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
it's
again
2845.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yup.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments
Oh my God.
with some calming new
I
age
forgot
music.
this is what happens. Narrator. Narrator, narrator, narrator. It's not
Feeling
bad music,
soothed
though.
and
Anyway,
rejuvenated,
what the
Stanley calmly walked forward into the open.
I never noticed that the windows did that. Jeez. Here we are. Headed down. And here we go. And we're in the
Deeper
elevator.
into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I did,
It was
as
a
to
stirring
why
of
the
emotion
narrator
in his chest,
would blow me the
as
fuck
though
up.
He felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
And I think I may have missed a door
Stanley
back
walked
when I
straight
was in
ahead
the
through
nuclear
large
room
door
originally that
read
was open.
Mind control facility.
That makes me feel pretty stupid.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
If I thought that to myself, how do you know I thought it?
Find out.
This dude is me, he's in my head.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah, that sucks.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Of course not.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Nope.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
would you
to accept it blindly?
Like, free will is important, but would you be that mad if
he refused
you
to believe it?
we were made to believe that this boring job, you actually loved it? Because at least you enjoyed your life. Even if it wasn't,
it was unthinkable.
like,
wasn't
genuine. You didn't know
was
it wasn't
even
genuine.
possible?
You just enjoyed
Had he
it,
truly
and that
spent his entire
it's
life
weird.
utterly blind to the world. But
all right, now we're just gonna go to the facility
heart of the
power.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions: happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
All right.
And as the cold reality
Now
of
we're gonna
its
activate
past
the nuclear
began
thing
to
again,
sink in,
and somehow we're going to
Stanley
survive.
decided that this machinery would never again.
On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls.
You're
did you?
goddamn right
After
I
they
did.
kept you
Let's
enslaved
move.
all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Is that door open now?
Stanley,
The green
I
one.
applaud your effort, I really do.
That
but
door's
you need
not
to
open.
understand, there's only so much that machine
Maybe
can
it will
do.
open when he's done
You
talking.
were
I don't know.
supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off.
I don't know what
and
I have to
leave.
do.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Yes, I
In the
did.
event that this machine is
Diddly
activated
dude, I did.
without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
That sucks.
Let's say...
Why does my boss have a mind control facility like and nukes?
Now this is
Like,
making
who the
things
fuck
a
do I
little
work
more
for?
fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
Oh, it's
your
open.
time to shine.
Alright, I
You
really don't
are
give a
the
fuck about this
star.
room.
It's
Let's
your
move.
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Fuck,
Oh, this
follow
is
the wire,
much
follow the
better
wire.
than what I had in
I
mind.
need to
What
figure out a way
shame
to
we have
power
so
this.
little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Oh fuck, I didn't make it through
More
the door in time.
to talk about you, about me.
And I'll just die again if I can't figure it out.
Means I barely know where to start.
Power surge.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Power surge? Did
A
that do
moment of
anything?
solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die
Alright,
anyway.
it says
I'll
button
tell you
number 1.
exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was
what does the
merely
power
in
button
this
do here?
instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell
Incorrect.
it, I simply let you sit
So
there
go
in
and
your
press the
office
1 button.
forever,
Easy
pushing
enough.
buttons
Come on, let's
endlessly
move.
and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office
I
sink
pushed
into
the 1 button.
ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Did that not do
or I
anything?
let it burn to a crisp. I have to say,
pushing
this,
the right button
this
not
version
do
of
anything?
events has been rather amusing.
It says 1.
Watching you try to make sense of everything.
Oh, and if I click
take
on the
back
monitor,
control wrested away from
that
you, it's
clicks
quite
on that.
rich. I almost hate to see it
Okay,
go.
1.
But I'm
1.
sure whatever I come up with
clicking
on the next
1.
go around
I'm doing
will
what
be
you
even
want.
better. My goodness,
Fuck.
only
I'm
34
doing what you
seconds
want.
left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Because
Why
you're a
not?
piece of shit.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
You have 3 attempts
Oh, dear
remaining.
me, what's the matter,
You have
Stanley?
3 attempts.
Is it that you have no idea where
remaining
you're
for
going
what?
or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
For what?
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that
That looked
something
like a
in this
green
room
chess
was
pawn.
capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from
3
button to
attempts
button,
remaining.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything,
red button.
something here will save me.
Incorrect.
Why would
Re-enter
you say
passcode.
that, Stanley? That this video game can
What
be
is the
beaten?
passcode?
One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
0521?
Stanley.
There is no 0.
You're in for quite a disappointment.
Oh,
But here's
God.
a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to
Okay.
keep the action
Okay.
moving along.
1.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
2.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
To
We got
see
it.
You
A
made
failsafe.
humble. This is not a challenge. It's
Failsafe.
a tragedy.
Failsafe.
You wanted to control this world, that's
3.
fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
You're a fuckhead.
Take a
Will
look
I
at the
make
clock,
it?
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds
Oh,
until
fuck.
a big boom and then nothing.
Oh, fuck.
No
I don't know how to figure
just
this out.
being blown to pieces. Will
4.
you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go?
Oh,
peacefully?
God.
Another choice.
14 seconds. I can't make it.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
You're a piece of
and
shit.
Believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the
No.
moment we
Big red button.
until
Big
the
red
moment
button.
I say,
It didn't work.
believe
It didn't work. No. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. I think we're gonna try again. What? This isn't the same. This isn't the same place at all. Where the fuck are
All
we?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What's
Stanley decided to
going
go to
on?
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the hell? What the hell?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna keep playing just because this got interesting. Here's the meeting room. The beginning was different,
Yet
though.
there was not a single person here
Everything
either.
else seems the same.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Sorry, I
to
was
his
itching my face.
boss's office.
We'll just try to do the same thing again, I guess, and see if we can figure out the puzzle. But why was the beginning different? Can I go in the executive bathroom now? Will I ever be able to go in the executive bathroom? What? Money? I read that to myself and I realized I should have read it out loud. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. But I'd assume it sounded more like money crisp. Extreme bathrooms. That toilet, though. So now we can go in the executive bathroom. Not a clue why. What changed, what's different. Can I go through these doors, too? I can. What the fuck? What are you doing to that panda bear? Ah! Business strategy? You put a pistol to a panda bear? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't want to work for this asshat. Oh my god. Indoors monthly? That's like my life. And then there's fucking the desktop icon. That's funny, because that's there. I'm going to take this elevator, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, this just got a whole lot more interesting. I want to figure out how to get out of that nuclear death, but now I'm in a whole different game, so... I guess we're going up. Let's go up. Where does up take us? Oh, dude, that elevator music. Get some soul. These dance moves. That's all I can do is crouch. Fuck, I hit the down button. I didn't mean it. Fuck, now I'm hitting up and down. Now fuck, I'm in the boss's office. I want to go somewhere else. Up. I actually hit down, and I think that just brought me down to the boss's office. So we'll see where we end up now, while we wait patiently and contemplate life itself. Apparently scientists are kind of denouncing the Big Bang Theory now. That's interesting. There's also human bones found in an African cave. Well, human ancestors' bones from a species that was previously undiscovered. So that's exciting. Yeah. Was that somebody breathing? Stanley Parable, now horror game. Long ass elevator ride, I'll tell you what. Do I hear something in the background? Weird. Like little vocals, really quiet. Oh, that's the narrator humming. Or is that me humming? That's definitely the narrator humming. That's hilarious. Am I just supposed to ride this indefinitely? I don't want to be on here forever, but I'd like to see if, like, maybe it's just like a minute wait time or something like that, and I end up somewhere cool. Narrator's just fucking jamming out. It's so great. What if I click the up button again? The up button. I clicked up, and here I am in the button. What if I click down? What if I click down now? The fucking narrator sings along with the elevator music. That's so perfect. I just heard oh, I'm hearing Stanley being whispered. Yeah, I don't think this does anything. I think it's kind of an elevator for show. Because here we are in the boss's office again. And why are his papers all over the damn floor? Jesus Christ, get a grip, Mr. Boss.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah.
This is different.
Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
Wow.
Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Cool surprise.
Cool surprise. So, he knows. He knows now that I died a nuclear death. Interesting. This is really interesting. This game is so interesting.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Now, with this new thing that's going on, what if I went left? Would I just have the museum ending again? You know what? I think we'll try the nuclear thing if it'll let us.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
When is the narrator going to chip in and out between this is the way it's supposed to go? I'm sorry, I'm getting an emergency alert on my phone. What's going on? An Amber Alert. That's not good. Sorry about that. I see emergency and I immediately want to check it out. I think that's pretty natural of me to do.
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Jesus.
And Stanley, one of them.
Realistically,
in this place
what would you do in this situation?
Meant nothing.
I'd think I was dreaming. Or insane. Or insane and dreaming.
This mind
I'm already
control
pretty sure I'm
facility,
insane.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Here comes the
that
elevator.
His emotions had been manipulated.
Some of these TV screens, one of them said
blindly?
fired, another one was weird.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Pirate? That one says
never.
pirate.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Alright, douchebag.
But here was
I'm gonna
the
get
proof,
out of this nuclear
the heart
detonation.
Of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Okay.
Happy or sad.
So none of these
or
buttons work
content.
because there's no power.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this.
How does it all go together? How does it
And
all
as
work?
the cold reality of his past
What I think we'll
began
do-
to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What I think we'll
For
do
he would dismantle
is stand
the
at that door,
controls
'cause it's
once
open at the
and
beginning.
for all.
So we'll turn it on. And go stand at that door. What the fuck is that? Asked 431 for a pencil. Did not respond per programming. Was a dick because... Oh, shit. Oh! I clicked A and I think I turned the power off. Oh, and now we're gonna have the happy ending, aren't we? The one where I'm free or whatever. Shit. My bad. Whatever.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I wonder if it...
Was it over? Yes.
I want... Because it was different,
He
though.
had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's
The beginning
command.
was different, though.
Freedom was
What did
mere
that mean?
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly
I want to, like,
opened,
look up all the
Stanley
endings to
reflected on
know
many
how and
puzzles
why
still
they
lay
happen.
unsolved. Where had
But I
his
won't.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Hashtag Skyrim
It was
graphics.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Here we
Stanley
go.
stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
There we go.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Still fucked up because we did what the narrator said. It's like weird. Anyway. Oh, and now we start over again. Now, is this going to be a normal beginning? It is. It is. That's weird. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and